Battle of Sylvania tonight, living up to the nickname. Second quarter, close game between the Cougars and Wildcats. Southview's Damian Clay drives. What a finish. Cardinal Division champions up by 2. Northview defending that home court. Look out below. Tyler Robinson, a two-hand slam, keeping the Wildcats in this one. Later in the second, other end, kick it out to Will Mazies, the senior. Drains the three ball. Cougars up 10 at the break. Third quarter, Northview creeping back into it. Carson Holmes, the deep three, cuts the deficit to 5. Southview would answer going inside to Jerron Witcher. Banging with Robinson would get the hope. Cougars would build a 12-point lead in the fourth quarter, but Northview is not going away. They go back to Holmes for another three-pointer. Just a 2-point game with 2 minutes remaining. Now, 2.5 seconds to go. Northview inbounding, down 2. Get it to Gavin Kiefer, but where there's a will, there's a way. Mazies, the game-sealing block as the Cougars sweep the season series with their crosstown rivals.
Every time I get the ball, I'm just like, they can't guard me. Every time I'm just trying to either dunk it or take it to them every time. We know we're made for this. We didn't have plenty of tough games all season long, and almost every time we've come up on top.
I know he's a great shooter. He's made shots throughout the game. I was just ready for it. You know, I wasn't gonna let him score. That's what I was telling myself.
Brad Wasnicki, Darren Cohn are on the call. They break down the Cougar victory.
Another Battle of Sylvania to remember. This game, much different than the first meeting back on December 7th, as expected. But Southview, that big second quarter, opened up a 10-point advantage going into halftime. That ended up actually being the difference in the end.
Yeah, I mean, action-packed tonight. Northview threw the first punch. Southview battled back, took a huge lead. And Northview had a choice. You know, they could pack it up and call it a night, but they didn't. They battled all the way back and had a chance to tie or win this game. But Southview showed some toughness. They scored at the rim. They made their key free throws. They got into the paint when the game was on the line and were able to win on Northview's floor tonight to sweep the season series.
Yeah, big reasons why Southview is now 18-4 in the regular season. This is their final regular season game. They sweep the Battle of Sylvania, but they had balance tonight offensively and defensively.
Yeah, I mean, Southview's won 9 out of their last 10 games. Nobody's playing as well as they are right now in Northwest Ohio. I know they are excited heading into the tournament when you got guys like Ingram and Witcher that you can count on for double figures, one on the perimeter, one in the paint, and a whole complement of role players who make winning plays throughout the game.
Tyler Robinson, Gavin Kiefer both led the scoring for Northview, but give a lot of credit to a guy like Dylan Meredith, who never gave up in this ball game.
I mean, he's a tough cat for Northview, digging out offensive rebounds, setting screens, getting on the floor for hustle plays. And when you talk about hustle plays, none was better than Mr. Mazies at the end of the game, a game-clinching block shot for the Southview Cougars. That's how you send your seniors out on the right note.
Southview will now turn their attention to the postseason, while Northview still 2 more regular season games remaining. That'll do it for us.